So the question is this a good deal? This is a Netgear wireless AC adapter. We want to find out, is this price a good deal or not for this device? This is Clea with Train Me for Tech, and I train you how to level yourself up with technology and how to learn new skills. This wireless AC adapter, we see the model of it is a AC600 dual band. That's the model. It's compatible and works with any Wi-Fi router. So that's definitely a good thing. Whatever wireless router that you have is what's allowing you to connect to a network to get on the internet, probably in your home. So I'm just going to start with four basic reasons why you would want to have this. First, your wireless network card does not work. Maybe your internet stopped working. You don't know why. You've done the troubleshooting. You've uninstalled and reinstalled drivers. Maybe the card is connected to your motherboard and you're trying to see, do I need another motherboard or do I just need to replace this card or put a card in my machine? So troubleshooting your internet issues. You may have a desktop computer and you want to cut the cord. Cutting the cord is you have an Ethernet cord going from your computer to your router, and maybe you don't want that cord anymore. Maybe you want to be able to move around in your house freely. So there may be another reason why you want to get this wireless network adapter so you can go wireless. Another reason is we want to connect to another band. For example, I may have 15 devices, my phones, my TVs, other computers, my iPads, all connected to the same band, which is by default 2.4 gigahertz. The reason this is called dual bands because dual means two. So now we have another band that we can connect to. The thing to remember about this is even if you have a dual band wireless network adapter, unless your wireless router is dual band, it won't show up. So the actual router has to be dual band and it has to say that specifically in order to access all the features of this card. So is this a good deal? That's the question. Now, in order to answer that question, we have to look at the specifications. That's the only reason we're going to know. We can't just go by how the box looks and what color it is and what it tells us. We need to look at the specs because that's what's important. So the standards here we see are 802.11b as in Bravo, and then 802.11a. This is 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. Those are the two bands that I told you about. The system requirements is what your PC or your desktop computer needs in order to run this efficiently. Is an Intel Pentium class PC, so we need an Intel processor or Pentium processor, and we need a USB 1.1 or a USB 2.0 slot. What we do know is right now we have USB 3.0s. So the 1.0 and 2.0 perform at slower speeds. If my Wi-Fi card or wireless network adapter was inside of the computer, say it was built into the motherboard, it's automatically going to go faster because it's built directly into their board. So we're losing speed by plugging it in via USB anyway. We don't want to lose any more speed. Now, is this a good deal or not? This is only a good deal if your notebook, computer, or PC only has USB 2.0 ports. Now, the maximum transfer rate for this port is roughly 300 to 400 megabits per second. This is not a good deal if your notebook or computer PC has USB 3.0 port. Why? Because USB 3.0 is roughly 5 times faster than a USB 2.0 port with a maximum transfer rate of 5,000 megabits per second or 5 gigahertz. If this is a dual band network card that we're looking to purchase, and we want to obtain the full functionality of the 5 gigahertz radio band, then we can only do so if that particular port functions at the speed in which we want to transfer data or browse the internet. For example, if my USB port only goes up to 400 megabits per second, then even if I did connect to the internet with the 5 gigahertz radio band network adapter, I cannot fully utilize the speed because the port does not support this. How do I know what type of ports I have? From your desktop, click on Start, type in MS Info 32 in the search box, select System Summary, then Components, and then select USB. Now, my recommendation is find a dual band wireless network adapter with a 3.0 USB connector, and that will be your deal. Now, in this lesson, we've covered a lot. You now know what a dual band network adapter is. You know what dual band is. You know the difference between USB 2.0 and 3.0 ports. And you also know how to find out what USB ports your system has using MS Info 32. This is Clea with Dare to Care Computers and Train Me for Tech.